Yes, good morning to all my fellow compatriots. Here I am once again to inform you what's happening around the world and in the United States. Unfortunately, a lot of it is not good news. Depending on on us, is to determine if this is going to keep on going. It's good news on the conservative side with Donald Trump, but on the Democrat side, forget about it. They're just determined to destroy America. Look what's happening in the United States. I hope Trump can just finish this. This got to stop. An Al Qaeda leader came to America as a refugee and applied for disability for bullet wounds he received as a terrorist. It's this guy right here. Everybody see it? That's that pearl right there. And all of them are the same thing. Unless they convert to Christianity, they're all determined to do the same thing. One way or another, impose their precept. That's all they want to do. They don't care about the Constitution. They don't care about assimilating. They don't care about your rights. They want you dead. That's all. That's all to it. They want to create a worldwide caliphate. I keep on saying it until you get tired of hearing me. After engaging in terrorism in Iraq, an Al Qaeda leader came to America as a refugee. After engaging in terrorism in Iraq, that's this pearl that I just finished showing you. And he roams around the United States freely, like, hey, I own this. This is mine. And they'll say freely. As a matter of fact, when they go to court, they'll say, look, I'm innocent because I'm imposing Allah's will, the hellish precept of Islam. That's all they're trying to impose upon you, upon us, because I'm part of you, the ones that are being victimized by these people. Check this out before you make the wrong decision. Buttigieg's father was a Marxist. Buttigieg's father was a Marxist professor who lauded the Communist Manifesto of Mark and Engels, excuse me. That's the father of the Democrat presidential hope for Pete Buttigieg, was a Marxist professor, and Joseph Buttigieg, who died in January at the age of 71, immigrated to the U.S. in 1970 from Malta. In 1980, joined the University of Notre Dame faculty, where he taught modern European literature and literary theory. He supported an updated version of Marxism that jettisoned some of Marx and Engels' more doctrinaire theories, thought it was undoubtedly Marxist. And Buttigieg was raised under that type of ideology, that kind of enforced studies by his father. So be careful. You're voting, they're all communists. That's why they joined the Democrat Party, because if they would have gone into a full-fledged communist party, which the Democrat Party is now, but they keep calling themselves Democrat Party. That's why they infiltrated, and now they joined the Democrat Party, because their plan is to deceive the American public. Make them believe that everything is going to be for free. Once they're in power, forget about it. Forget about it. You might as well commit harakiri. Yeah, because it's over. It's over. The proof of that, you can see it in Cuba, you can see it in Venezuela, you can see it in North Korea, you can see it in China, you can see it in Nicaragua. And the Spanish people voted again for socialism. After they realized it was no good, they voted again for socialism. It's like people won't learn. Let me read this other one. Maldives. Muslims stabbed 3 foreign tourists at upmarket tourist destination. Islamic jihadist Muslim countries hate tourists who are often visiting sites of Ahiliyah, the pre-Islamic society of unbelievers. And if they're visiting Muslim sites, they're trampling them down under their infidel feet. Either way, they're not welcome. Here's an example of one of the tourists who was stabbed. His shirt is bloodied on the back. I don't know if you can see it, the stain of blood is a real big stain, so I don't think you're going to be able to miss it. You can see it right there. The guy was stabbed by a Muslim fanatic. And they're all fanatics, all of them. No, I don't care what they say. Oh, we're moderate. Oh, no, we defend. Forget about it. I don't care if they said, we defend the United States. No, the United States, oh, we defend the Constitution. Bullshit. It's all a lie. It's to deceive you. Once they're imposed their will, forget about it. You can say goodbye to the Constitution. It's gone forever. You can stop saying, oh, well, I'm going to go to the beach and I'm going to go in my bikini, or men, I'm going to go in my swim trunk, or swimsuit, you want to call it that way, because it's going to be prohibited. You can forget about hearing music, rock and roll, going to concerts. You can forget about all that. That's going to be over. Goodbye. You can forget about fast food restaurants. You can forget about eating a roast pig or chicken, or going to these fast food places, because they're going to be terminated. Under Sharia law is their will, and they will impose the most strictest or horrible types of conditions upon us that you won't even believe. And if you don't believe you, what you have to do is go into these sites like Jihad Watch and see what's happening. That's where I get most of my news. Or you can listen to Bridget Gabriel, who's a Lebanon native who had to flee the country because as a Christian, she was prosecuted by the Muslims once they took power. And it started off like it starts here. Oh, this movie director, wow, now I forgot his name right now, who says, oh, we're Muslims, defending the Muslims. Because the communists also, they defend evil. And as defenders of evil, they defend Muslims. There's this real fat director guy, I forget his name right now. God help me, my memory is failing me. I want to go with my wife and get me some kind of a vitamin. I'll talk with my VA doctor and see what I can do about my memory. I'm losing it. Sometimes I'm speaking and right off the bat, speaking with my wife, I forgot what I was going to say. And it's a system. But I'm trying to do as best as I can, see if I can regain it. But I forget the name of this director who he boycotted in front of Trump's tower in New York. Oh my God! Well, forget about my memory is not helping me. So you're gonna have to forgive me. I'm trying my best to inform and do whatever I gotta do here, because it's a duty of all of us who defend and love freedom to report and denounce the evil of these people. of the communists and the Islamic faction. They both support each other. Unfortunately, bad news. U.S. forces come under attack in Angara province in Afghanistan. 4 U.S. soldiers reportedly killed. I just try to figure out what the hell we're doing there. Is it worth it? Should we get out of there? I mean, they don't want us there. What are we doing in the country where they don't want us? It's like here in the island where I live at in Puerto Rico. You know, unfortunately, and it's the truth. Whether my fellow compatriots here love it or not, the hell with it. It's like Bush said. They're our neighbors and our friends, and they don't want us there. I'm talking about the time they were boycotting the communists. This is communists boycotting the island of Vieques, the naval base. Now the island of Vieques has turned into an unemployment hellhole because the majority of the jobs that were coming out of that base were the ones that were helping the economy in that island, plus the millions of dollars that were injected into the island, gone. That's what they wanted. That's what they get. I went there to find out, see what happened. I spoke with a couple that owned the bar. They were Americans, and I said, "Hey, I come here to visit, see what's going on." They say, "Well, we're ready to close. This is over. We're going to close this bar because the soldiers were the one that came to the bar and sponsored us. They came to drink and injected it to our economy. Now it's over. This is empty. You can see it's empty. I was the only one there. You know, it's sad and painful to see how the communists destroy everything wherever they step on. And they're nowhere to be seen to help the economy. They're gone. They're also gone after they destroyed the economy. No more. It's terrible. These people are terrible. Terrible. They want to do the same thing in the United States. Look what they're doing to San Francisco, Pelosi's district, and Maxine Waters' district. You know, they destroyed it. People crapping on the streets and in the stores, even in the stores. Okay, they can't go out into a lot or in a place where nobody can see them. No, they're right in front of stores and right inside stores. Oh, sheesh. New York, the same way. I even saw a guy dumping into a trash can in the subway on a video. I think I posted it. Can you imagine you passing by and a guy right in front of your wife or your kids sitting on top of a trash can and doing one of his number two and maybe number one right at the same time? It's terrible. What that? Oh my. The people of the state asked for it. You know, they're responsible. They wanted that. There you go. You keep voting for them. And you're going to end up in the same condition. That's why people are fleeing California. The only people are there because they're more citizens than the native citizens, or those that come in illegally because they want the votes. They don't. The Democrats don't want your welfare. The communists, called Democrats, they don't care about you. They want the votes. That's all they're interested in. And the illegal money they can get out of foreign countries and corrupt and dubious negotiations, like Hunter Biden, for instance, or Pelosi's son, and the son of a whole bunch of these corrupt politicians. That's all they're interested in. They're not interested in you. They act like they are, but they don't care. They don't care. They're not interested. If you believe you're being bamboozled. there's something here about Joe Biden, but I don't even want to, it's not even necessary to hear about him. The guy's is just deranged and corrupt to the core. I've never focused on money for me. No, no, you didn't. Like we're going to believe him. Well, there are people who believe him. He'll go and speak and you see a bunch of guys clapping. Well, not a majority, because he doesn't do it on the outside. He does it in the place where they look like they're a million. And they're just like maybe 30 sitting down there applauding. Oh, yeah, hey, Biden. Nothing for Ilhan Omar is good about America. Nothing. Nothing for these Muslims is good about America. Ilhan Omar blames America for all global disasters. The ones that are burning forests and committing acts of terrorism and killing people in mass are the Muslim, and it's the United States' fault. This lady should be deported. What's happening? Trump, what's happening? God, please. These people, this lady, together with Saleh and all the rest of them, all of them, deport them. They're not doing any good for us. They're not contributing to our welfare, to our country. They're contributing to destroy you and all of us. I hope you can see it that way. I hope something is done, and soon. I hope you win again, but I hope something is done. And it's got to be done and quick. Well, another news here. I'm not going to open this one up because I already know about it. The media blackout because of Trump's acquittal. He was found innocent of all the accusations of the impeachment trial, of the fake, false, and lying, corrupt impeachment trial. Or in other words, witch trial. Antifa thugs at it again. Portland police retreat from protest line after Antifa thugs throw bottles, eggs, projectiles at officers. It's a video. Let me see if I can get the video so you can see it. No, I can't get the videos here. Well, this. Let me see something here. Well, there's too many videos. Well, apparently, yeah, I can get the videos, but it's too many videos. Let me put one of the videos. I hope it's the one that we're. Yeah, here they are. Well, I guess it's not going to work here. This is something else. No, it's not going to work. I got to get in contact with Apple technicians because I need to get these videos introduced into my streams, my video streams. There's things that I'm not an expert at, so I'm going to need some help trying to get to edit my videos. Moments of triggering. Rashida Tlaib and then held hands at State Union. It's the same shit. Keep on protesting and interrupting. Wherever they go, they interrupt. Nothing good. Nothing to propose in benefit of our country. It's just a protest, a protest, a protest, a protest. That's all they're good for. House impeachment managers assert Trump has not been acquitted because it was not a fair trial. Democrats want to keep on doing more trials and spending money, and it's just want to empty the finances of these through the impeachment trials. More impeachment for nothing. At the end, Trump is innocent. Just want to take away the mind of the people and try to impose their lies and filth. This is not a terrible news here. Violent leftist drives van through tent of GOP volunteers registering voters. A violent leftist drove his van through a tent of GOP volunteers registering voters in Jacksonville, Florida. Jacksonville police say a driver intentionally crashed the van through a tent where Duval County GOP volunteers were registering voters Saturday afternoon. Nobody was injured in the 3:45 p.m. incident at the Walmart Supercenter, 11900 Atlantic Boulevard near Kernan Boulevard in the Sandalwood neighborhood. Lieutenant Larry Gale of the Jacksonville Sheriff Office told reporters at the scene. I was at the naval base in Jacksonville, Florida, when I was in the Navy. I don't remember what year. I think it was 82 or 83. I was there until 84. There's a photo here of the place where it was the tent was overrun by a lunatic. Well, at least I got one good news here. Facebook and Twitter smacked down Pelosi's request to delete Trump video meme of her tearing up the State of the Union speech. She's a communist. She wants to impose communist will, is to prohibit the First Amendment of the president. Can you believe this? But thank God, Facebook and Twitter just ignored her. They said, no, man, goodbye. It won't be done. That's all I got for today. I don't want to bore you with a lot of news and a lot of things that really doesn't matter. But you see, the Democrats keep on imposing and keep on trying to remove our president, no matter what. They're going to invent something. They're going to come up with something. They're going to come up with some crime they are accused of, but they're not paying for it. I don't know what's happening. But that's justice for us. You want to get away with crime? Join the Democrat Party. I guess that's the way to do it. You join the Democrat Party and you get away with murder no matter what you do. Because these people have committed all kinds of crime and nothing has been done to them. All of them. All of them. Well, Trump, God bless you. God bless your family. I always pray that God protect you wherever you are every day. Protect our country. Protect our soldiers, our military, and the whole nation. I always say God bless our country eternally. The same thing I do with Israel. I stand with God and Israel eternally. I always do it every single day. I try to do it. Sometimes I might forget by some quick something quick that I have to do or something I might forget, but I try to do it every day. Every day, pray for my country. Pray for my president. Pray for the freedom of these communist country that have been destroyed by that type of ideology. The release of all political prisoners like Jose Daniel Ferrer and all of them that been kidnapped and imprisoned and tortured, including Venezuela. Venezuela also. This one of these political prisoners that I remember is Requesens. Is the name of one of them. And even though they're innocent, they put up some trumped up charges, and they're going to try to do it with Guaido, the accepted president of Venezuela, not Nicolas Maduro, Guaido. And they're going to try to do it. They already, Diosdado, a communist, has already threatened to deal with him once he comes back. And I don't know if he's gone back to Venezuela yet, but God help him, God bless him, and I hope nothing happens to Guaido. The contrary, I hope someday we can erase communism from these countries like Venezuela, Cuba, and Nicaragua too. Because that turned into a North Korea closed society. And I hope the same thing can happen with North Korea. Another nightmare, including China. So I'll see you guys. Bye-bye.